It is 2023 and it's still very difficult to move your WhatsApp chat history and media from Android phone to iOS. I've done a lot of videos on how to move your WhatsApp chat history and media from Android to Android, but I recently had an experience of moving Android chat history and media of up to 6 gig from Android to iOS. And it is something that you might want to check out because you may need it now or in the future. So if you're ready to check out this experience, come with me. Let's go check it out. Okay, welcome back again to Smart Depot, and I'm so excited for today's own. It's actually very sad that we're in 2023, but if you're going to move your WhatsApp from Android to iOS, it's still difficult, and also to move it vice versa, it's still very difficult. In June 2022, I think around June 15, Meta announced that they are bringing a tool that's going to make it easy for you to transfer your WhatsApp from Android to iOS. That tool hasn't really come in place. And what they brought up is kind of doing a peer-to-peer transfer that's probably failing. Then on the iPhone side, Apple have an application that can move your WhatsApp from Android to iOS. I did try that and it was so frustrating. If you're moving anything more than 300, 200 MB, just forget about it. It's probably not going to work. And also the problem with that is that you have to wipe the phone and then start from initial setup. You cannot do that except on initial setup. So that is a big problem. I tried the iPhone side of moving it didn't work. I did a backup on iTunes and all that, tried it didn't work because I think the size is big. I think that's the first problem. I tried to see what I can do Android, nothing worked. But then the only people that are left right now to do this is third-party apps. There are several third-party apps that could do that, and I was like, okay, let me just try. So I had no choice left than to have to buy a paid service. There are several ones there, I think, but the one that I use was What's Go. So What's Go is actually a tool that you can use to move your chat history media from Android to iOS or from iOS to Android. I've recorded the video about that, so if you like or subscribe to this channel, put in the comment section that you want to see the process. I'm going to also upload the video of all the process. But the important thing for me here is, why is this getting difficult? The relationship between Facebook, or should I say Meta, and Apple is not really so sweet. There's this code war going on because of tracking, user tracking, and all those data they try to take from people. Apple probably won't want to give into all that Meta or WhatsApp want to do in their own system. And then the other side problem is that when it comes to Android, you are backing up your WhatsApp to the cloud, and this cloud is not part of your paid cloud. So there's agreement between Google and WhatsApp to do that. So when you're backing up your WhatsApp to the cloud, it is not part of your 15 GB storage. But I think they don't have that, they don't have that agreement yet with Apple, Facebook, or Meta company. And then for me, what is actually the more important thing is that from the way I saw Apple doing their own things, they don't actually want you to come over to Apple and start using WhatsApp. They want you to come over to Apple, forget about WhatsApp, and then start using their iMessaging. Else, they would have made it easier for you to move everything to that place. But what they want to do is to maintain their style. You come in there, you see the features of iMessaging, the bubbles, the clear video calls, and all that. So for me, that's my own hypothetical theory about that. Let me hear from you in the comment section. For some of you who have been able to move your WhatsApp across the divide, let me hear from you. How were you able to do it? I was able to do it with a paid app, which is very good. It worked well. Everything, media chat, everything was moved, and it went successful. It works. So let me hear from you in the comment if you want me to do the video, full video, or let me hear your experience. Why is this thing still happening in 2023? It should be easy to move from Android to iPhone. It should be easy to move from iPhone to Android, but this particular one is a major bottleneck that is stopping people or frustrating people who just switched from one platform to the other. So until I see you in the next one, peace. Subscribe. I'll see you.